Oh, 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 yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Bring a present for your mother, mountain, river, sea or desert. Bring a present for your father, leaf or flower, fruit or water. Further higher, diving deeper, say your prayers, sing out louder. Sister, brother, come now closer. Win or losers, we all gather. Oh, 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 There's a fire in my heart, and the storm, I don't fear it. To get lost in the dark of the forest, I don't fear it. Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Radhe Sham. Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Radhe Sham. Radhe Sham. Call me a dreamer, I won't bother, I won't waver, I believe it. Call me a dreamer, I won't bother, I won't waver. Can't you see it? I'm just a feather, only a student. I'm all ears, eternal teacher, only a beggar, light as a feather. Came to learn, I lost my heart. Oh, 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 oh. There's a fire in my heart, and the storm, I don't fear it. To get lost in the dark of the forest, I don't fear it. There's a fire in my heart, and the storm, I don't fear it. To get lost in the dark of the forest, I don't fear it. Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Radhe Sham. 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 Jaya Radhe, yeah, yeah, Radhe Sham, yeah. Oh, Radhe Sham, Radhe Sham. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you, Mother, eternal teacher, the love I'm giving, I was given. Thank you, Father, supreme lover, all I'm giving, you have given.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
Haribol, buenas noches, good night. Les iba a decir que un segundito.
En English.
Ahí está. Bueno, cosas que pasan. En unos minutitos nos viene a visitar Sam Lavie. In a few minutes is coming Sam Lavie to an interview with us. I'm Marisha Devidasi. This is Gandini Devidasi, who is with me today. So we are waiting. He's coming in a few seconds.
We just listened to one of his famous songs when he is part of the song. Hopefully you recognize him when he comes. I think he wrote the song with Jack Emily.
Yes, I think so. We can ask.
If you have any questions, you can try to post them on our YouTube channel, and we can try to see if we can ask the questions if you have any.
Yes, stay tuned.
So Marisha, you started this program. We can talk about the program, Activarte,
Yes.
2 years back. What inspired you to do this program, and who have you interviewed already?
Well, I started this program because I was studying in that moment cultural management, and this is one of the well, he's here. Yes, it was a subject of the career, so I like it very much. Haribol, Hare Krishna, welcome.
Hari, you're muted, so you know. You're muted.
Hare Krishna.
Yes. Hare Krishna. Welcome. How are you?
Hare Krishna, thank you for having me. I'm very well, and I'm very happy to see you again.
Well, this is Gandhini. She's the leader of Activating Consciousness. It's the program in South America. And we are trying to spread Krishna consciousness through the world. And this is a program it's called Activarte. We interview artists like you.
Fantastic. I'm very honored. I'm very grateful to be here. And thank you so much for inviting me.
It's a pleasure to have you. We're listening to your songs just before your rise. So the people who are watching us on YouTube already listened to you and saw you acting in the movie. Also very fun. All right.
Well, let's start. Well, with the bio. Yes. Shyam Govinda Das, better known as Sam Lavie, is an artist, an activist, a former monk, a founder and manager, and he's a great musician, I can say so, who inspires and encourages young people. He fulfills our hearts with hopeful message, and his songs are beautiful. He recently dedicated a song called Going Home to his dad, and certainly touch our hearts and souls. Thank you very, very much to be here with us today.
So
thank you.
I follow you and some, and James Eklund and also Kelly Woods. Every day I listen to your music. They are my source of inspiration. And I would like to know if you can tell us, and maybe the listeners, a little bit more about yourself, whatever else you like them to know about you, just to get an introduction of your personal,
Okay, I was just thinking, do you mind if I sing an invocation to start with?
Please.
Perfect. Do it, please.
I have my fiance with me, so we can sing together.
She can stay with.
Yes, please.
Stay with you on the camera. She can be there.
Yes.
There's no problem. She can be with you.
Okay, please come. What's that? It's okay.
She can be there.
Wow.
Meet her. What is her name? What is her name?
Her name is Martina.
Martina. Hari.
Martina, welcome.
Hare
Hare Krishna. Welcome.
Okay, short introduction just to create the nice mindset and atmosphere before we begin.
Yes.
Magya Vivekanasya. Can you okay?
No, I think you hear okay? I didn't hear very well because sometimes you have to put a musician sound off or on in Zoom. I don't know if you know that. So let's try again.
Magyana Timirandasya. Jnananjana Shalakaya. Any better the sound now?
Perfect.
Militam yena. Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhista. Vita Kina Bhutale. Swayam Rupa Kadamaya. Davadati
Jai, beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was very nice. Put me in a really nice mood also. Thank you. Brought the atmosphere.
Yeah, thanks. I also think it helps. It helps create the right environment and atmosphere for you to open up and share and say something meaningful from the heart rather than just from the mental platform.
Excellent. Yes, I agree. I totally agree. Yes. Do you want to share something about you before the questions?
Yeah, okay. So thank you for your wonderful introduction. I would just like to say that I'm Italian. I was born and raised in the north in a city called Bologna, which is the oldest university in the world, in the Western world. That's what they say. So it's a very dynamic, vibrant place to be, artistically speaking as well, culturally speaking. It's very modern, and so I grew up interested in music and art, especially spiritual art, and I wasn't born in a family of musicians, so I didn't really receive much encouragement to follow that call that I felt. But then slowly it took me courage. I kind of developed more and more. I experimented more and more, and I guess I found the courage to record my first song when I was 14 with a friend of mine, and still quite a spiritual song. I still listen to it these days, and yeah, and then from that day on, I did write more and more, especially songs and poems. And yeah, what
Excellent.
else? Yeah,
Excellent.
You're engaged now, I see.
yes.
Very nice.
And
Beautiful. She has a beautiful voice also like you. And what is the name of the song that you wrote when you were 14?
the name of the song is it's a crazy made up Italian name that is Red Can. It doesn't really mean anything. But what's funny about the song that I wrote when I was 14, that the chorus goes like, "Still searching for something I've lost." And if
Wow.
I think about it, if I look back and think about it, I don't know where that came from, but it's such a spiritual statement, you know, still searching for something I've lost. And I was 14. I didn't know what I was talking about, but now I can tell that it was definitely, you know, that bhakti and love of God and that connection with the divine that I was unconsciously writing about.
Wonderful. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for letting us know a little bit more about yourself. It's really wonderful to know the life of the artists will inspire us, you know, so thank you. Marisha, you can go with the first question.
I have the first question. What does music means to you?
It's a good question. Thank you. So, music is definitely not just meant for entertainment. Music for me is a way to connect with my deepest emotional being. When I listen to music, I want to feel deep emotions. I want to feel alive. I like music that makes me feel alive, that makes me feel, wow, I am alive and I'm feeling it. I feel inspired to do something beautiful and special with my time on earth. That kind of music, that's what music is for me. That's why I like music. And as you asked that question, I just picture myself lying in bed when I was younger, even when I was 8 or 7, when I got my first cassette or my first compact disc, and listening to my favorite songwriter and feeling that feeling of, wow, there's something more, there's something special. This life is magical, this music is special, and it's bringing out the most special emotions out of my heart. And so yeah, to answer your question with a short phrase, it's music is what makes me feel alive and inspired to do something beautiful with my life.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And thank you for clarifying it's not only for entertainment. And also, I think since you're in the spiritual path, also many of your songs are also probably for glorifying God and connecting with Him also on some deep levels. So thank you for that. Yeah, that was used to be also for ancient musicians. They used to write, you know, classical musicians used to play the music for God and glorifying God, and then later became entertaining for the, you know, royalties and so on and so forth. So you connect to that deeply part. So thank you so much.
It's
Yeah,
back
I mean,
to the
there's
origin.
nothing wrong with
Sorry.
yeah, there's
sorry.
nothing wrong with entertainment comes with it, you know, comes, of course, when you feel that emotional connection, when you feel inspired and you're just so much into what you're listening, is that entertainment, education, and inspiration comes with it, of course. But music is calling out for God's grace. This is a quotation from one of my favorite spiritual teachers. And the quotation is, music ultimately music is crying out for God's grace.
Nice. Wow, wonderful. We should quote that one. We should take it in our agenda. We have
Yes.
many of our members are musicians and singers, and so I'm sure they will love that statement.
That quote.
That quote, yes. I have a second question for you. Thank you so much for the first one. What does spirituality means to you?
Spirituality, to me, is that wonderful science, reality, or practice or lifestyle that allows you to experience that you're not the body, you are the spirit. You're not just your desires, you're not just your thoughts, you're not just your car or your house or your girlfriend or your friend. You're much more. You're a spirit, and spirit is amazing. Spirit is incredible. So you are that. You are spirit. You are really full of, as we say, love, eternity, bliss. And when you experience knowledge, when you experience that, then you experience it who you really are, your spirit. That's what spirituality is about. Spirituality is not about religion. It's not about the way you dress, the way you shape your head. Spirituality is not about the label or whatever. Spirituality is that experience. You want to have that experience. That's what spirituality should be, and that's what it should be. And I hope that stays true to me, and I hope that's what spirituality will always be to me.
Thanks so
Wonderful.
much. Thanks. Beautiful. And what is your motto? Your source of
Motto?
inspiration? Yes. Your leitmotiv.
Okay. Okay, I think I have quite a few. Let me think. Um, well, I think the first that comes to my mind is I've captured here run, which also means if you read it opposite that way, it's nur. So run means keep going strong. Stevie Wonder's song that I used to listen goes, keep going strong. Whatever happens, life is not supposed to be easy. So don't complain when hardship come your way. Just keep going strong, keep going deeper, become more wise and more humble, more grateful. Keep going strong, keep learning. And then if you read the opposite way, it's Nur, and Nur in Arabic means light of God. So light of God, you wanna. That's what I'm seeking. That's what we're all seeking, I guess, in different ways. And so that's one motto for me, I guess. But also simple living, higher thinking. I quite like. Keep it simple. Be humble. Be grateful for the little things, and then you have a higher thinking, a higher, deeper perception of the beauty that's all around us.
Fantastic. Yes, I think many of us have experienced the simple living, always free time for you, no? When you get too complicated life, it's not time for anything, just to keep up with all the things you have, So thank you. That's a good motto. What is the main legacy you would like to convey to raising kids of future generations? I mean, like, what do you think is your legacy for kids, or for future generations?
Become the best version of yourself. It's not just it's your right, and it's also your duty. It's your treasure within you to become the best version of yourself. And no matter where you're at, no matter how difficult it was, or it's been so far, you can start a journey towards the light, a journey towards knowledge and wisdom, and heal from your traumas, heal from your dark past, and start going towards the best version of yourself. There's so many crises in the world, I guess, the nuclear crisis, economic, political, the sociological, etc. There's so many reasons to complain and to despair, but if we stop for a second, if we take a break, if we meditate, if we reconnect through music meditation or through prayer or through wisdom, through knowledge, etc., if we come together, help each other, serve one another, we can develop into the best version of ourselves. And that's what life is about. That's what life is about. It's never too late. So I hope, I see so many people suffering. Sorry to say, I see so many people being stuck in a dark space within their minds. And I wish we could, with our music, with our example, I wish we could share a message of hope and peace, that it's never too late, and the real treasure that we're looking for is already within us.
Wow.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
One
Best
word.
version of
Wow.
yourself. It's the best, because it's the best thing you have to compete with, you know, just yourself to become better and better, you know, in some ways, and be, like you say, you know,
Keep learning.
yeah, and
Keep
also be a
trying.
contribution to the other people's life in some way or others, you know, through your example and through, you know, that's the best way. Very nice, wonderful.
I think it takes a community of friends. If your parents don't do it or haven't done it, it takes a community of friends, teachers, or we should start doing it to each other, encourage one another, inspire one another, remind one another, you are enough, you're okay, and you can do even better, you're amazing. We should really stop. There's a lot of criticism and fault finding, let me say, even I'm speaking about myself. The mind is really looking for so many reasons to find faults and reasons to complain and criticize others, but we should really try and inspire one another. You're beautiful, you're trying your best, and I appreciate that so much. It means a lot to me. Let us grow together, let us cooperate, inspire one another despite the differences, etc.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Very good answer. Okay, one more. For your songs, what is the source of your inspiration for the songs, for your compositions in general?
Okay, so I would say life experiences. Of course, I do daily meditation, and when you meditate daily, something incredible happens because you can really, you know, what they call the voice within, or what they call conscience. You realize, wow, it's actually a reality. There is some magic coming through you from above. It's definitely from above that comes through you, and it inspires you. Maybe some call it intuition or inspiration, a voice within. We also, you know, there's a song that Jake and I recorded, Embrace Your Darkness, and we talk about this. There's a voice in my heart which is guiding. The way forward is dark, but there's a voice in my heart which is guiding. So when you meditate daily, then messages come to you. I don't know, maybe because we artists. I don't know if it happens to everybody, but I know to songwriters and artists, it kind of works like that. So you meditate, you connect, you try and try to reconnect with your heart, with your purest part. And then some magic happens, it comes to you, it's given to you, it's a gift. That's the source. The source is definitely something divine. And it comes to you and you're inspired with a couple of words, with the melody, with the message that you need to share. If you don't share it, you're gonna be miserable. You need to share it. So that's, I would say that's the source of my songwriting. And then of course sometimes also and that's something special. Sometimes if you do kirtan or if you do harinam, you go into a state of great bliss, and in that state you don't even know how, but a song comes out. You don't even want to write a song, you don't even think, you're not even thinking about it, but it comes out. And that's actually how we wrote Joy, Bliss, Love. You know, we were in the woods, we were walking, doing padayatra with bulls and many friends, and after a whole day of walking through the forest, maybe 6-7 hours walking, we got to the place where we were camping, and we're just doing in ecstasy, in bliss, you know, far from past and future. We were fully in the present, doing Harinam, and that came the melody of the chorus. So it's humbling, because the source of the songwriting is definitely not your intelligence, it's definitely not your talent, it's definitely not how well practiced you are on guitar or how good you are at singing. It's it's a divine source that comes, and you're there and you channel it and you share it.
Wow. I listen to all your songs. We have a nice group, and we had done in the past few choreographies. We have done also chant, that song. We choreography, we do all our members from different parts of the world, and we want to choreography also Joy, Bliss, and Love. So Wait is coming for you.
Yes, I will send you the choreo.
Yeah. And also the Embracing of Darkness. When I heard the first time Embracing of Darkness, it brought me so much peace in my heart, because, I think some of the lyrics say, if you run away, we'll continue hunting you in some ways, and so like really embracing, when you embrace, you can move forward or something like that. So it was like really powerful for me also to personally embrace my own darkness, and when I talk to a lot of people and many of them feel down or whatever, I tell them, listen to the song. The problem, our public is all Spanish speakers, so maybe you should do some in Italian so the Spanish speaker can understand it better, or try some Spanish lyrics, because they're really, really, I've been translating all your songs and posting it on our groups so they can have it in Spanish, because I think that the lyrics are the most inspirational. I can tell in some way that you're connected, because it gets to somebody's heart, so it has a special power, so I highly appreciate it being a good channeling for us to receive all that, so it requires always the instrument, like Arjuna was an instrument, the instrument has to be a good one, and so I consider you're a very good instrument, so I thank you from my heart to yours for that. And the next future question is plans for your future, in whichever level you want to speak of, or wherever you feel inspired to speak of.
Yeah, for sure, my pleasure. Plans for the future. So imminent future, I'm going to see my spiritual teacher in Rome tomorrow. So I'm driving maybe 400 kilometers very early tomorrow morning. I drive to Rome. go there and see, because of course when you see a powerful personality with so much integrity and devotion and humility, that's of course a big important source of inspiration. After that, I'm driving back, I'm catching a train, I'm catching a plane, we go to Berlin, I meet Jake there, and we play at Berlin Ratha in Germany. After that, I'm getting married in September. So
Wow, congratulations.
with your blessings, I feel very fortunate and grateful. I'm moving forward. I'm moving on in my life, and I'm entering marriage, and we wanna be instruments of grace and light to the society, to the public. We wanna use our union, our music, our arts, our family, whatever we can to try and serve. And I like to teach group meditations. I like to um, I like to share my music, but not just that, my arts in general. And I think art in general can be a powerful vehicle to spread a universal message of hope and peace and devotion. So I hope I be able to do that for the rest of my life with many wonderful friends and people.
Yeah, you are very well surrounded, and I can see that you have a good practice from previous lives to get to the level you are right now. So it's wonderful to see. Who's your teacher, may I ask?
Yeah,
Who's
my
your
teacher,
spiritual?
His Holiness Radhanath Swami.
Radhanath Swami. Yes, I
Yeah.
love him. I love all what he's doing in this world is amazing, and really inspired by him. His book, I couldn't stop reading, The Journey Home. I mean, I couldn't stop reading. That book was so inspiring. And
Me
always,
too. I couldn't stop. So I read it again and again.
yeah, I know. Very nice, wonderful. I think you have a question, Marisha?
Yes, I have another question. What other activities do you carry out? Because I know that you are like not only an artist, but an activist also, or something like that. Can you tell me more?
Yeah.
Tell us more.
Yeah. So there is this charity or association, I'm not sure what's the right English word to use, that was created, and I was fortunate to be asked to be part of. It's called Food for Life.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Italian version of the global Food for Life, but the principles are the same. We're sharing food, first of all. We're sharing spiritual, organic, healthy, vegan food to the homeless on a massive scale, I have to say. So it's a big project. I'm part of that.
We lost him for a second. So
Yes, we lost him. Shyam?
He's there, but a little bit
Yes.
disconnected. Let's wait for a second. Part of the technology.
Yes. Well,
Well,
We
it's been amazing all what he shares.
we lost him.
I'm sure
Okay.
he's coming back. He may be
Yes,
coming back.
he's coming back.
We can. I love the things he say about being the best version of yourself, and how he's inspired. The songs come to him when he's
Yes.
chanting, dancing.
And the other thing I really love, music is a way to connect with full emotions. I really love that.
Yeah.
And yes.
Music also about calling out for God. No, he said also
Yes.
music is calling out for God. So that's fantastic. So
Yes. Yes,
so
yes.
yeah, such a young person with so much talent and so much heart and so much willing to give is very inspirational.
Yes. Let's see if he can come back.
Yes, and maybe let's see if he minutes.
I just
We're
texted
almost
him.
done. Okay, we're almost done with the questionnaire. We had a
Yes.
few more, but I think it was very satisfying, even just if we got cut short. We'll see for a second. I don't know, somebody has a question, and like here I am on Instagram or in Facebook or something. Anybody wants to text me a question? Also, those who know me, you can try to text me a question. Maybe he come back. We shall see. His connection was never very strong, but we got a lot going on. So thank you everyone who is being part right now, listening to us in different medias, especially those in Instagram or Facebook. So thank you everyone. And hopefully you can help us spreading this interview to others who may be interested, who may be also artists and need some encouragement and so on and so forth. So
He's a really inspiration because he's very young. He's very, very young. And he really connects with emotions. And I think he inspires.
In a deeper level, no? He really got inside, you know, he goes really from the inside out, no? Connection to the divine. So.
He's coming. Welcome back.
You're silent, but
welcome back. It happens a lot, so don't worry. This is family, you know, don't worry.
Yeah, we are here, relaxed atmosphere here. This is not pressure.
So don't worry, don't worry. It happens.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about that.
No problem. We were a good time for us to like highlight the things we each of us kept from wherever you talked before. So that was wonderful. So I have a couple of questions for you that may be more personal. Like, what is your most treasured possession?
Treasured possession. Oh. My fiance.
Yeah. I don't know. No, she's not a possession. It must be an object. She's not an object.
No, but in some ways, the connection. I mean,
I understand.
With your heart, I understand the feeling. It's one of your most connection, basically. You have.
She's home in a way. She's
that's the first thing I could think of. I don't really have a car. I don't have much. Of course, I have a guitar. I'm quite attached to my guitar. I really like my acoustic guitar, so it's pretty good. I tried many. My guitar is definitely mine, my kind. But yeah, I don't have many things that I really like. I don't have a house. I don't have. I don't have many things that I'm really into. So.
Very nice. So your biggest possession is your simplicity.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm happy you're in love with your wife. This is very important. You know, relationships sometimes they start for different reasons, and being in love and being attracted, feel like you are complete by other person is very wonderful. So I understand your heart when you say about her. So very nice. Marisha?
Yes. I don't know if you want to add something else.
Like some sort of word of conclusion.
Whatever you like.
Whatever you like. I have more questions, so if you know.
I just want to say thank you. It's great to get to speak to you, and you look so happy and with a big smile on your face. So thank you for your questions. Really, this is probably my first or second, maybe third interview. I did in my life about my music. So I really appreciate. Not many people, I think not many people are interested in our music, but definitely a few come up and say, wow, what you do is good and we appreciate it, and we can connect to what you write. That means a lot to us, you know. It means a lot. So it keeps you going as an artist. So yeah, I would like to say that for artists is to go out and play and showcase or display what they have and share their art, but sometimes we're a bit shy or we're a bit not so confident. At least it was that for me in the past. So probably I would like to try and encourage all artists out there who might listen to this. Either you might be a poet or you might be a songwriter, and you might not be so good. I don't think I'm so good. I don't think I'm, you know, I know I'm not so good, but even you don't have to be a star. Maybe your false ego would like you to be a star, but artist, especially if you're, as an artist, also you have that challenge to face your own false ego that gets in the way, and it might drag you down. It might not allow you to express your songs or your art, etc. So there's a deep connection between spirituality and artistry, spirituality and songwriting, and I guess that is humility. The more humble I try and be, the more I'm confident to share. And it would be a great waste if you don't share your songs or your poems or your whatever you write, whatever you believe in, whatever you create, your creations. So meditation and spirituality inspire you to reconnect with your deepest self. Your deepest self is capable of wonderful creations, and when you're connected, you're more inspired, more confident to go and share, and something like that. I don't know if that was any clear about.
Yeah, that was perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
That's
much.
wonderful. I don't know if you want to sing the last little song or some Hare Krishna or whatever before you leave, or if it's too late for you, we can let you go. But we have Instagram viewers and we have YouTube viewers, and hopefully we share this with all our partners and friends, and hopefully everybody gets to know you more. Thank you.
For sure. Thank you. Thank you for having me. I think I'd like to share a song that you find in the album. Our album is Love Comes From Love. You find it on Spotify and YouTube. The song is called Jagadisha.
I love that one, yes.
Yes.
And yeah, Marta, please join us to this. Oh, Jagadisha, Jagadisha. Come closer, come closer.
Change the setting again, please, because remember how the setting, because
Right. Thank you for that. I was searching for so long, hanging out with the wrong crowd. I've been making it feel bad. And like a fool, but the same sad truth. I've been searching for so long, hanging out with the wrong crowd. I've been making it feel bad. And like a fool, but the same sad truth. Give me hope, hold me up now. Give me that just before I fall back down. Give me
as a crime. Let me learn, let me serve, let me cry out loud. Let me cry out loud. Let me cry out loud. Jagadish, the sun, the earth, the ocean. Show me how to sing. Show me how to sing. You and everything. You and everything. Jagadish, I call out for devotion. Show me how to sing. Show me how to sing. You live within me. You live within me. 'Cause I need to learn from you. I need to hear that joy. You never leave. You're always near. I need to learn from you. Eager to hear that truth. You're always near. I'm free from fear. Jagatisha, Father, Mother, Teacher, show me how to give, love, and to forgive. Jagatisha.
Wow,
Thank
this was fantastic with the duet. My
much.
goodness.
Thank you, Martina, for being here.
It's amazing, perfect balance between the two voices. Wow, you guys touched my heart very much. I love that song, love it. So thank you, wonderful. The next time we have to interview you, okay? So get
Yes.
ready.
Next time, Martina is in the list.
Well, how about
She's a wonderful kirtan leader, and she knows many bhajans. She likes to study ancient, bhajans from acharyas in the past, and she's very
wow?
good with pronunciation and singing. So she's definitely worth interviewing. Much
Yeah,
more.
we do. We're always
Okay.
looking for artists, so it's wonderful.
Yes.
We should do it. We
Yes,
should
yes.
next.
I
And
will.
we need more females. We need females artists, so please don't hide away, because we need
Yes.
female artists, to encourage other female artists in the world, So
Yes,
please don't
please.
hide. This is for benefiting a lot of generations of young and old women, in any sense, that they have a talent and they have a hard time sharing it, or too humble, and it doesn't. I mean, it's good to be humble, but at the same time, it's good to share what you have and maybe inspire. Like now, what the interview he gave us was very inspirational. And we're going to translate it to Spanish for all our Spanish speakers. All the interview. It takes a little bit of time, but now we're going to do it also. So thank you.
Thank
It
you.
was amazing. My heart is fuller than ever. And so yes, and Marisha, I don't know if you want to say something else.
See you next time.
Thank you so much, Marisha. Thank you so much, Gandini. It was my pleasure. And yeah, keep in touch and see you soon. Hare
Yes.
Krishna.
Haribol.
Very well.